Oh, I gotta go by myself.
I speak into this void, and it answers with silence. Have you abandoned me, Great Serpent? Do you not hear my pleas?
He hears you.
You understand me? Hear my voice? But I do not know you, even if you are promised. I hesitate to ask, but what manner of being are you? Do you truly serve his will?
The Great Serpent has guided me to you.
Yes. He works through you and built the path to guide you to me. I have reached out so many times to hear nothing but echoes. Yet you, an outsider, hear me plain. And for the first time, I hear you. Clearly your arrival here is fated. By stepping into this void, we are now linked. There is still reason to hope. The Great Serpent will see us through. But time is short. The bridge collapses. The gate is still open. The experiment still runs. Find me in the Scaled Citadel. I will wait for you there.
Oh. I'm about to say. Optional what? I missed that. Ah. I feel like I'm not doing a real good job when it comes to sealing these horrors. Oh no. Get out of my way! Oh, that's a big... I don't care. Whee! Why am I stuck? Urgh! Achievement unlocked. Facing your fears. Defeat 25 of them whores. Alright, you're following me, right? Oh, I thought, okay. Make sure that thing was automatic. Oh, we're going back up there. Okay. Then I might as well go over here.
Your life, your purpose, has been forever changed. You return. What news do you have of Anasco?
Anasco is waiting for us in the Scale Citadel. I was able to speak to him.
Then my vision did not betray me.
Well, it would seem I owe you an apology, sister.
There is no need, brother. Your skepticism only strengthens us.
As you say. But, to the matter at hand, did Anasco mention anything that could aid us in his extraction?
Something about the gate still being open.
Yes, the pinnacle of the Citadel was modified to house the equipment to create a gate to the Vortex. If it still runs, that would explain everything we have experienced since the initial incident.
It is much more than that. Normally when I pray for Anasco's return, I sense he is lost, fading. But when I last prayed to the Great Serpent, I felt Anasco's presence clear and distinct. even as it receded, I felt him anchored to this world. Yes, there are some who suggest that when Jinan communed with the Great Serpent, a similar bond had been established. I believe the same is true for you and Anasco.
I would need time to attempt a scientific explanation for why or how this happened, but for now, let us assume my sister is correct.
And that is the essence of faith. I do not know what lies ahead. My visions do not go beyond this point. But I do know this link will play a role. In fact, I am certain of it.
Agreed. And with this settled, we can now continue the work of aligning the noble houses. Together, we will find a way to complete the mourning device.
Another achievement completed. The other side. So now that's assisting House Deketh and Nathal. Let's see. Oh, they're over. You know, let's go over there by the armory. They're probably on the ship, but I figure if they're close to the armory. Oh no, they're in the armory. Perfect. Maybe I can finally get usage of this. That'd be great.
Serpent's favor upon you.
Oh, I was like, why is there two? Because there's two options right now. To like commit to one.
Something is amiss. But I dare not say it is foolish, Victor. The High Council needs access to the power grid if we hope to restore the city. Your inability to provide a legitimate excuse for denying them will only last so long.
Victoria is right. I know you're angry, but you can't let personal matters interfere with what may be best for everyone.
Personal matters? This is a Ministry of State matter, and I will handle it as I see fit. He is a traitor. He turned his back not only on his family, but on our people's entire belief system. The fact that he still breathes is a stain upon the House Nathal name.
You would doom us all with your pride.
I will do as I please as head of this house. If you are not a member of House Nathal, you do not belong here.
I was set by the High Council to get your cooperation.
Another High Council lackey come begging? I told Lovick no more.
Forgive my brother. He has been forgetting his manners of late. Victor, this is Anasco's chosen. You recall Lovick sent word.
I recall he spoke of a newly anointed promised. And we do not need help, especially from an outsider.
You can't continue to refuse the council. You must act. Your inaction is killing you.
Precisely, which is why he leaves me no choice but to say this. My nephew Varric has left, and until he returns, Victor refuses to assist the council.
These are hardly matters for the ears of an outsider.
Well, find Varric and bring him back.
You oversimplify. You would think us incapable of such a simple task. You are an outsider. You have no understanding of our house.
Damn. I know you're expected to be a leader, and you're acting like a freaking
The
child.
audacity. I should have you arrested.
Good
Is
luck.
this not the opportunity you've been looking for, brother? A third party capable of finding Varric?
Yes, you said so yourself. Someone with no loyalties to speak of. And if he's become promised, truly his arrival is more than coincidence.
Serpent, give me strength. You both speak true. Perhaps I have reacted in haste. Tell me, Vindicator, are you well practiced in discretion?
So, you know, I'm a Ryujin operative. And all about discretion.
I have heard reports on Ryujin from the Ministry of Conjunction. This news gives me hope. As Vittoria mentioned, my son, Varric, has left. Essentially, he has abandoned his post. And not only did he turn his back on his house, but the Great Serpent as well. He is a traitor and must be dealt with as such.
Victor, surely you don't mean it.
He does, Luther. He is allowing his fervent pride and anger to cloud his judgment. What my brother is trying to say is that he wishes his own son dead. First, we lose Vashti to that malignance tearing through Dazra. And now you so willingly offer up Varric. As if our house has not suffered enough loss already.
Why would Varric leave at a time like this?
Because he let his weakness get the better of him. He sees himself as a prisoner in this life. He runs from a duty that others would spend their lives coveting. He is my son. He does not get to choose. He was born to inherit my title, and he knows the punishment for refusing to honor it.
Who's Ashati?
I will not speak of her with an outsider, promised or not. Your focus is solely on Varric.
So why did Varric turn his back on the Great Serpent?
My son denounced the very faith that defines Varun's society. He dared to blame Anasco for the state of Dazra. Dared to call our faith in the Great Serpent blind. It is heresy and punishable by death.
I don't know about you, but to me, killing your son seems extreme. That's just crazy.
Of course it would. As someone from the settled systems, you have no concept of what the Great Serpent demands of us. I do not wish Varric dead, but as head of the Ministry of State, he left me no choice. All must serve. Those who refuse will be met with death.
Why does the Ministry of State have to do with it?
Our duty as wardens is to keep the populace tasked and loyal. All must serve, both the Great Serpent and House Varun. No exceptions. Those who refuse must be cleansed to stop the spread of corruption.
Okay, but how does his death relate to the power grid access?
The shame Varric brought upon this house is immeasurable. It stains the very foundation. I will not act until this house is in order and its members are properly aligned with the Great Serpent.
You sure you can't make an exception for your son?
Exceptions show weakness, and we cannot afford to show weakness at a time like this.
We have done the same for less. You act as if death is the only answer. What about forgiveness?
I will not risk the Ministry's authority on the actions of my own son, even if he is my chosen heir. If the High Council wants my cooperation, I need you to find Varric and carry out his sentence.
And I would ask you to spare him. My brother is acting under impulse, not reason.
I have never been more clear. Speak against me one more time, and you will regret it. Varric has a signet ring with House Vithal's family crest. Bring it to me as proof of death. Only then will I grant you access to the power grid.
I'll see what I can do.
See that you get it done. I recommend you start by speaking to patrons of the Herald's Rest. Some of Varric's associates there may know where he went, but keep in mind, anyone who has directly aided him in hiding is an accomplice and shares his fate.
I'll use my best discretion when the time comes.
See to it you do. All anyone needs to know is that you are looking for Varric for personal reasons. I will not risk word of his disappearance getting out before I can say the situation has been handled.
I want access to sell and buy weapons after this, just so you know. Because that would be great. Oops.
Brothers and sisters are standing beside the grave.
I don't need any free drinks from you.
Okay.
This railing is taken. And no, I'm not looking for company.
Mind if I ask a few questions?
I'm not in the mood. Find someone else to question.
I'm a question anyway. Hi, I'm looking for Varric.
Varric Vethal. And why should I know anything about the heir apparent? I'm nobody. Ask him yourself, if you find him.
I'm asking everyone, not just you.
Great. Another person reminding me how unimportant I am. Varric. One day we're inseparable, and the next, I've searched all of Dazra for him. But he's gone. Couldn't even leave a note. That means he either doesn't want to be found or... well, I prefer not to think about it.
Surely you found something out while
So,
searching.
what if I did? Like I said, he doesn't want to be found.
Are you sure you searched everywhere?
I'm so tired. It's possible I missed something, but nothing comes to mind.
If he's out there injured, I have the train to save him.
Great Serpent. Let him be okay.
Come on, he must have left some type of clue.
Nope. Nothing. Enough of this. Please leave me alone. I don't want to think about him anymore.
Damn. Next up, this guy.
Sometimes it feels like we're not making any progress.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
So you're melding into the other person there. Hi, I'm looking for Varric.
You and me both. The worst thing that can possibly happen, happens. And then he disappears. I mean, come on, we're supposed to be friends.
Friends don't let friends drink alone.
Exactly. You get it. You'd think B would at least be commiserating with me. But I'm suddenly too drunk to deal with. Some friend she is. All she cares about is Varric.
Who's B?
Huh? Oh, B's a friend. Or maybe was a friend. Yeah. Me, B, and Varric makes 3. Figured we were friends till the end.
You guys should be supporting one another.
Right? That's what we do. When we lost people to the so-called incident, we banded together. I just want Varric to show up so things can get back to normal. Whatever that is.
Pull yourself together, dig deep. He must have mentioned something.
No, I can't. Tane. He mentioned talking to Tane one day about getting off-world, seeing the settled systems. We never thought he was serious, and even if he wasn't... Tane still might know something.
Alright, tell me where Tane is.
Tane's a regular. I'm sure he'll be by any minute if you just want to take a seat.
Okay.
Just trying to survive one more day.
Tavina, what are you doing here?
Vindicator.
What are your thoughts on the result of the trial?
My thoughts are that we got our man, but that the work isn't over. We will need to take a close examination of House Cadic's personnel until we have rooted out every last traitor in our city. Another time,
Thanks.
then.
Hey, aren't you that outsider made promise that showed up here recently?
Serpent bless you. I've been shown the rightful path.
Oh, wow. You really bought in, huh? I'm an outsider myself. It's hard to get into the whole giant snake thing.
Oh, interesting. Nice to see a fellow outsider here.
Tell me about it. I've been toting stuff back and forth for these people for years and still get the cold shoulder most places I go. But then these people lose half their city and you show up, and suddenly it's divine intervention.
Kind of used to having a fan club.
Well, glad Dawser didn't disappoint. Something tells me you aren't kidding. Anyway, enough about that.
I'm not.
What can I do you for?
Any idea where Varric is?
That's so. Well, I guess that depends. Vindicator? Who
you saying
wants
like
to
that?
know?
I do.
Oh, sure. You just show up out of the blue and suddenly want to know where to find House Vathal's #1 son? And I know he wasn't lost to whatever ate up half of Dazra. Plenty of people have seen him since. Although, let's just say after what went down here, my retirement's looking imminent, and I haven't exactly been saving up for a rainy day. So if you're feeling generous,
Credits.
maybe we can help each other out.
Alright, how about 1,000 credits? And you can give me his location.
Nice to see we operate on the same wavelength. I'm pretty sure he's heading into the Highlands. Just not sure where. But I do have the means to track him. So you just say the word and we're off to the races.
Alright, good, let's go.
After you. Once we're outside of Dazra, I'll fire up my tracker, and fingers crossed, it'll lead us right to him. Just head out the west gate, should be the fastest route.
Alright. Hello. I heard there was 2 companions, but they're not like mini companions, if that makes any sense. Similar to like, you know, like the adoring fan type deal. Obviously, though, I'm not gonna trade them for Andreja, so I don't know the names. I just know there's 2. Where'd it go? Oh.
Looks like a bunch of life on this planet. Shame if we flip that around.
It's an actual tracker thing. Oh man, my voice thing is 528 meters. Okay, so at least in this direction. 27. Check on this one. Yep. So maybe up this way?
That was all.
Yeah, looks like it's going down this one. Real close now. Gotta be up this one. Yeah. I think. No? This way? I don't. Okay. There's something up here I don't see. Oh, camp. Oh, this is that camp I found earlier when I was looking around.
Temporary encampment, but not an uneventful stay for the occupant.
How quick... Can you get that done?
Plus to examine some other stuff. Okay. One big bloodstained pile. But that was it. see anything else, game. What am I missing?
Look at this view. Despite everything, I cannot help but be moved by how beautiful my home can be.
I can't capture that. No. Maybe this water thing? Oh, hold up. What's a dot on the ground? Oh. What creature? Let's all just pretend there's a creature there. So why didn't that spot come up earlier? So whatever the last thing is, it's probably like some random spot that I hadn't triggered for whatever reason. I was like, I don't see anything else to examine. Okay.
Did they have anything of value?
I could have done without that. All my years and all the planets I've been on. Never gonna get used to those things.
Yeah, it's hard to get used to that. Hey, you wait till you see a Terramorph.
Terror, what? I think I'll pass. At least I don't see a body around here, so I hope that means Varric's alive. You find anything?
There's a blood stain. Varric might be injured.
Injured? Hope he doesn't bleed out by the time we find him. Well, what's next? Varric must have fled in a hurry since his tracker's still here. So guess the rest is up to us.
We track him. He's injured, so it shouldn't be too hard.
Sounds like a plan. And hopefully that injury slows him down enough for us to catch up. Let's head back down and see what we can find. And by we, I mean you.
Are you saying you can't track for nothing?
That's far enough, strangers. You want to tell me what you're doing on my property uninvited?
I'm Vindicator Paul Williams. We're looking for Varric.
Well, you won't find him here. This isn't exactly the type of place where house members frequent.
He's injured. We're worried about him.
I can understand that, but I can't help you. The only people here are my partner Zen and our daughter Mila. No one comes around here. We're isolated, and that's the way we like it.
Look, his injuries may need special treatment. Please, can you tell us where he is?
All right, fine.
Irina, are you sure you know what you're doing?
Zen, yes, I know quite well. Never mind my partner, they're just overly cautious. As I said before, I've never seen Varric Bethal. We keep to ourselves. There's no reason for a path to cross. But we did aid an injured young man a few days ago.
That's gotta be Varric.
It's too coincidental. It must have been him.
Any idea where he went?
We sent him north. There's a long abandoned growth farm we felt he could make use of. He claimed he lost everything in the incident that swallowed half of Dazra. He wanted to start a new life. We even gave him 2 of our own growths to get started.
Thank you for your help.
You're welcome, and safe travels. If you find him, give him our regards.
His dad would have wanted us to kill these 2 people.
I wonder what
and their daughter.
Probably something mean and ugly.
That's wild. Like hell nah. Oh. Sweet. But yeah, like damn. Anyone that finds out about it killed him. Like why? They didn't even know who he was. Pretty nice for an abandoned farm. What did I mess up on? Oh. Probably that. Yep. Wasn't worth it. And Treasure, thanks for finding that. So he feels bad about it. So like, where did Tank go? Is there anything up here? Oh.
It's been a minute since I stretched the old legs. Nothing going on out here. How about you? Find anything?
He's not home currently, but this is definitely where he's living.
Sounds like it's a waiting game then.
It seems I have uninvited guests. You want to explain yourselves?
Whoa, hey, it's me. Dang. Put the gun down already.
It's not you I'm concerned about. It's your friends.
Rightfully so.
Hey, I'm Vindicator Paul Williams.
I wish I could say I was pleased to meet you, but something tells me this isn't a social call. Please, if you're here on my father's orders, allow me to plead my case.
Of course, I'd like to know your side of the story, actually.
I'm glad someone does for once. I am not sure how familiar you are with our culture, but all I've ever wanted was the right to choose. I was born House Vithal. I was raised to inherit the role of Elder, to run the Ministry of State, to worship the Great Serpent. But I want none of it.
Damn. There's always a choice.
With House Vithal? Easier said than done.
This is true. House Bethal and the Ministry of State are known to be the most devout and punitive of the houses. It would not be easy to leave without extreme consequences, as you now know.
It's never mattered how much I tried to reason with him. My father simply would not let me go. His pride and the fear of what it would mean for House Vithal is all he cares about.
Having nurturing, supportive parents makes a world of difference.
You sound as if you speak from experience. I envy you. Sometimes I would give anything for a supportive word from my father. All I want is to make my own life. Something Tane understood and was willing to help me with.
The credits help too, but yeah, guess you got the whole scoop now.
Well, that explains the tracker.
Yeah. I needed a way to find him once he got outside the city. I lost my ship to the incident, so I didn't want Barrick running off thinking I could just grab him and go. I was also out all the credits he was gonna pay me. That's where you came in. I figured, why not two for the price of one?
So, now you know my true intentions for leaving, and given the circumstances, I may be here for some time. My hope now is to make the best of it here.
Can you tell me why'd you leave now of all times?
I suppose I owe you that much. The truth is, the scaled citadel was the last straw. My people are so blinded by faith and politics, they don't see how it's destroying us. Anasko Varun eliminated half our population in the blink of an eye. My sister Vashti among them. I could no longer live in a society that won't put its people first. That would destroy itself in the name of a god that has done nothing for us.
Sometimes what our faith commands us goes beyond blood.
And if Varun society continues down this path, when we bring about our own end, will that faith be worth it? Anasko's experiments, execution punishments, us versus the rest of the settled systems. I hope you can see why I want to walk away from all this. To start my own life. I ask that you give me that chance.
Look, I'm gonna try to persuade you, see what happens. You need to return home to your responsibilities.
I can't go back. I want nothing to do with that life.
You know returning is the right thing to do for the House of Dazra.
You're right. It's something I've strongly considered.
And honestly, do you really think you can hide here forever?
If I can make it off this planet, I think my chances are pretty good.
You need help out here, and anyone who helps you is at risk.
We all know the risks, which makes us good at keeping secrets. As I said, there's nothing you could say to make me go back. Please. All I want is to make my own life. To have my own freedom.
Well, you're free to go, but I need something in return.
Anything. Name it.
Need your signet ring. Victor wants it as proof of your death.
Vashti gave it to me. It's all I have left of her since the cataclysm.
Oh,
the
didn't know that.
disaster took every physical reminder of her except for this ring. Just wiped her from existence.
Ooh. Your sister wants you to live.
True. It's as if she's looking out for me. One last time. Take it. I'll find solace in the fact that the ring will remain with my family. And now I hope we are done here. Thank you for seeing reason. I owe you both my life and freedom.
Now that's over with. I'm gonna hang back here, talk to Varric a bit. Besides, I don't want to be around when you break the news to Victor. Do me a favor and find me at the Herald's Rest when you're done.
Alright.
I have literally no experience being a growth farmer, but I'm going to try my best.
Good luck. Oh yeah, right here.
since the incident.
Chosen.
Vindicator.
You're back. What news do you bring?
One signet ring as requested.
What have you done? Varric.
This blood is on your hands, Victor. I hope you remember this.
You act like this was a crime. Your own laws demanded death.
And I clearly said exceptions should be made.
No, it was Varric's choice. He knew the consequences.
You were his father. You were supposed to protect him. You think you are doing what is right out of some blind dedication, but you are destroying this house. You already lost one child. You had to murder the other.
Victoria!
I will not hear any more of this. It is done. Leave us.
Oh, I am leaving to mourn my nephew whose memory you disgrace with your very presence.
Victoria!
Leave her be, Luther. The Great Serpent will guide her. She will understand in time and emerge stronger for it.
Yeah, something tell me she's not getting over that.
She will. She has duties to perform. Ultimately, I care nothing for what you think. Now, only one matter remains to discuss. Did you find anyone who aided my son in his treachery?
I believe your son acted alone.
Good. I also have heard nothing of my son's disappearance, so I appreciate your discretion in this matter. You restored order to this house, and have my gratitude. Here, the access code that Ekris needs to connect to the power grid. Now go. I have much to arrange.
First Vashti. Now Varric. I can't imagine this is what Victor truly wanted. All must serve.
What if I could tell him? Oh, that's... Blah. She's probably not out, though.
Idle hands and minds are where heresy is sown.
I pray the serpent still favors us to have allowed.
Where the heck does she go? Let's go back to Icarus. Let's go. What the?
The Ministry of State knows no bounds when Victor sees to his own son's execution.
Glad we got that whole Varric business sorted. Whole thing was starting to be a real pain in the ass.
Were you and Varric close?
Anyway, Seeing as I don't have a
Huh?
ship, I'm kind of out of a job. So I was
Just
thinking,
skip the question, alright.
if you're looking for an extra hand, I got two. They both work well enough. I mean, for my age anyway. But fair warning, I can't do all that moving around and trying new things, stuff that the kids do. Because fact is, I'm retired. Not from work, but life.
Anyway, as it so happens, I'm looking for additional
Then we're
crew.
on the same page. Good. Oh, and one other thing. I've got a reputation. You ask anyone about Tain Salaver, and they'll tell you he's old and lazy and useless with a gun. And I'm here to tell you that's only half true. I am old and lazy, but I'm okay with the gun.
Good enough for me. Come on, boy.
That easy, huh? Didn't even
Yeah,
have
pretty
to
much.
bribe you or lie about how good looking you are. Well then, just tell me where you want me.
Somewhere far, far away. You know what? This works. Goodbye.
Guess I'll be heading out. See you later, Captain.
Yep, bye.
Great Serpent, give me strength to get past this.
Why is staying positive so hard?
I don't dislike that guy. He's just kind of a whatever
Only
dude.
House Fatal and House Dulkef remain. Ah, did Victor finally relinquish the access code?
Yes, the slate has the code on it.
Excellent. We'll finally have the resources to fully charge the morning device. Now, let's hope House Dulkef is as forthcoming as the others.
Another rare achievement unlocked. Conflict in conviction. I should have checked before, but I want to see if they actually let me buy stuff now. Now let's just do Kef left.
If you need to kill something, I have what you require. Well,
Okay, so help
look
them
who
out
it
must have been
is. Dazra's very own guest of honor. You must have friends in high places, as I have been authorized to trade with you. I have some impressive firepower on offer.
You have my attention.
Of course I do. Now, what are you buying?
Let's see what you got.
They will not know what hit them.
Good. Alright, so she has quite a bit. Let me see. Probably should just sell like white. Oh. Let's see, you got anything? Nothing with any color. At least not there. Spacers. Ecliptic. Let's buy ammo. That way I can sell stuff off me. What was oh. Forgot that was weight. That's the other one that's not as good. I haven't tried this out, but it's just that extended mech, which I guess is not bad on this. It's just gonna be shooting forever. Get rid of that. Now we can go. Nah. Okay. Oh yeah, this one has better stats. It's just I'd really like the weapon holsters. Like having the weapons just weigh 50% less throughout your whole thing is just really good. I may upgrade to this just because it's better defensively overall, but I don't know. Like the stagger thing works too, especially because I like to smack people in the mouth. Technician's the one where it's kind of like, eh. What is it, 237? Do I have a lot of resources on me? Oh yeah. Alright. Then, let's see, anything else from here? Okay. Keep that second one. This can go 2. Yeah, nothing in repair. We'll keep that. Oh, take all that. Oh, there's that stuff. They'll just magically come back later anyway. We've got our actual marker. Succulent. Other than that, I didn't change the weight of myself much. That kind of sucks.
It is pleasing to speak with you. I have never been one to shy away from shouldering my share of a heavy load.
Let's see. I'll keep you all the ruin stuff. Except that one. That's not that great. That's not the only one you have though, right? Okay. You don't use that anyway.
I appreciate our little discussions, you know.
I do too. Put stuff over on the ship. Oops. Wrong button. Hello. Button didn't want to do its job. let's go to the next spot.
It has been quite a challenge to keep all of the records in order.
Were our sins really so great that we deserved this?
Is it urgent or can it wait?
I hear justice has been meted out against Ukaru's killer. On behalf of House Dulkev, thank you. Hello, Vindicator. Malibor has kept me informed of the situation. The deadlock of the High Council. I hope your presence here means things have changed.
Well, the other houses agreed to cooperate, so now it's just down to you.
Good. Good. I'm pleased that the Council is once again working towards a solution. It felt wrong not to help. Do you know where I was when it happened? The incident, they call it. I was in the temple next door, conversing with my cousin. I was in the middle of replying to him about... you know? I don't even recall. Some meaningless bit of family drama, I'm sure. One moment he was there, and the next, gone. My cousin, the floor, the wall, just gone. I found myself looking out at the scaled citadel, unable to comprehend. And now, here I stand, the elder of House Dulkev.
I'm sorry for your loss.
My loss? Yes, I suppose. Although, from an outside perspective, one could consider it a fair trade. Given my new role. Perhaps even a gain.
That's the hardest way to talk about the loss of a relative.
I agree. And yet, with the proper detachment, nearly anything can be seen as transactional. Those within House Dulkev are trained for it. You cannot imagine it. A single moment of pure, terrible silence. A meter's distance was all that separated me from whatever has become of Dazra. I find that through all the chaos and the scrambling since, the mind drifts back to that moment. I could be gone as well. But here I remain, spared. And I do not know why.
Other people are suffering right now. Let's find a way to help.
Hopefully you can deliver them from this. But what comes after? What about the next trial? I'm sorry. I should shoulder my own burdens, not force them upon you. I've grown so tired of the Council squabbling, and I want no further part in it. I have no demands, no requests. All must serve. And House Dulkev is no exception.
Everyone seems to want something out of
The
this.
Speaker has always been the guiding light of House Varun. In his absence, it is of no surprise that some would find themselves lost, stumbling in the dark. Here is what I can tell you. Sometime before our current calamity, Enesco Varun approached me looking for information about his grandfather's time. He was frustrated at the lack of progress. House Dulkev keeps extensive records, you see. While I was never told the exact reason behind the inquiry, I was able to deduce a fair amount. I provided him with the shipping manifests from the time of the Serpent's Crusade. Materials and equipment that suggested some highly specialized research. I told Anasco where those materials had been sent. Weeks later, well, you've seen the Citadel. You know as well as any where we are now.
You think it's related?
The timing is too close to be coincidence. Anasco returned from the site in unusually good spirits. He boasted of something called the Vortex Interlock, and that it was the key to unlocking some new unseen potential. Whatever records exist of this interlock were swallowed up with the Citadel. And as for the original site, executors were sent, but did not return. And we can spare no more casualties. So I suggest you visit Malin Dam in the southeast. I believe it is more than it seems. It is the only place to learn more about these vortex interlocks and what connection they may have to the events at the Citadel. And should your search be fruitful, make sure it is known that House Dulcev was proud to serve when called upon.
Good thing I found that place. Hello?
You can't get in there, not unless you have a card.
Do you happen to have one? I seem to misplace mine.
So, you're trying to get in there? You're not the first person to come here recently, you know? Anasco Varun himself was here. I saw him, but he didn't talk to me. And there were too many other people around him. They all looked really serious.
I'm actually here because I'm trying to help Anasco.
I heard he disappeared. Is that true? I never saw him come back out of the dam. But I did see them go in. They had cards that let them open the door. I found one after they left. I thought about using it, but I didn't want to get in trouble. Kavil said I should give it to him for safekeeping. So I did. Maybe he'll let you have it.
Thanks for the tip, kid.
Okay. Good luck.
Why is he way over there?
Another day, another mouthful of seaweed. May the Great Serpent bless us.
I understand you have a key card. I'm gonna need it.
No offense, but it's not your property.
The ownership of the card is far less important than its use.
Be that as it may, I feel it should be turned over to the proper authorities.
Andreja?
You know that all must serve Kavio. Right now, handing over that key card. That is how you best serve the Great Serpent.
I only wish to serve, I swear. You are right, though. Here, take it.
Thank you, bye. Go back to sleep. Come on, let me up. Let me up! Why? Ha! Won't let me go there. No. Ha! Ha! Ba 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 ba.
Clearly, this was occupied at one time. Now, though, we seem to be all alone. I guess. Out of curiosity, is there something that lets me move forward? I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. Yay! There must be some mechanism for draining the floodwaters.
Gotta be, but I think that mechanism's in there.
inside you is never dull.
No! I can probably make that if I level myself out to that same height. So let's try this instead. Yeah. Ah, damn it. That mean I'll fall down. Oh. There we go. Over there? Ah! I thought that was something like a landmine, but then I saw the energy. I'm like, I don't know if I want to hit that. So we're just gonna shoot it.
Warning. Power fluctuations detected. Rerouting to compensate. Drainage pump control bypassed.
I don't did it. Sweet. Oh. Huh.
You are not welcome here. You will leave immediately. This is your only warning.
So you know I don't respond well to threats.
The choice is yours to make. But if you do not turn back, there's only one way this can end.
I loot your body?
Himself charged us with the protection of this facility. It was his last order, and it will be carried out.
Anasko Varun is in danger. I'm trying to save him. Maybe all of House Varun.
Yes, I know this Anasko. He visited, reinforced his grandfather's order. The work done here must be safeguarded, protected, never permitted to leave. None but the Speaker may decide otherwise. And you are not the Speaker.
The spoils of victory. Hopefully they amount to something.
You were warned. You did not listen.
I listened, I just didn't care.
Very well. The Speaker's orders will be carried out. You must die.
Show up. Where you go? Come on down. Oh, that's a cool looking pack, but doesn't offer much. Same with the suit. Looks cool, but it doesn't give you enough.
Lots of... technical equipment here. I cannot make sense of it, but clearly someone could, and did.
So I gotta guess these numbers. Hold on, go back up here. 235. That was the one that worked. Oops. Do I gotta put something in here? Oh, the keycard right there. Wasn't that 235 for the keycard? Yeah, Paolo was 235 for the keycard. I guess sending it one way is probably what made it work. There's also 221. Alright, not that one. What was the other one? 221 and 124. Let's try that. Damn it. Not that one either? Okay. That was high power mode. Is there... I didn't see anything that changed the mode. Do I have that one? No. Take that. Is there anything that... any numbers on here change? Does that change at all? No, it does not. Oh, there's no way. Maybe I had to activate it first?
You are secretly on staff for this laboratory. I do not think we are supposed to be here.
Still didn't work. 221. Still not working. Guess I might as well get the other numbers too, huh? Four, 5, 3, 4, 4, 2.